So, we have a bunch of people here. And it's that time of the con where we say goodbye. So, and Windows says, good morning. Welcome to work. So, what we're going to start off with is a fan parody that people made. And I'm going to leave it for Scott to introduce that for us.
So what we did on Friday, I got together 25 of my closest friends from Vermont, or so, and we created our own little 2-minute clip parody. Now the thing to know about this is that nobody there really knew that they were going to be doing this, and they had never seen the clip before, whatever. So we entirely came up with the plot, wrote the script, recorded the voices, did the sound effects, etc., in 3 hours. I normally take about 1 year to do 10 minutes. So this is very difficult. So what we're going to show you, eventually, as soon as Mike can find it, is the net result. So, you know, 2 things: applaud, because people who made it are in the room. We don't want them to feel sad. And 2, I hope you enjoy it.
This ain't no Six Flags.
We're home.
I think we're on the far moon of Endor.
It's happy to see us.
Damn, children, we're at the Hunger Games. Gotta kill them all.
Join us. Hang on a sec. Welcome, one and all, to the 69th annual 4Kids Hunger Games. You're all the contestants, and you're all gonna die!
For your convenience, you will find a weapon underneath your seat. In the event of an actual bloodbath, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device.
Rocket launcher!
I got a flamethrower! I got a dragon slave.
I got Lady Gaga!
I got telepathy!
I got a vibrate test.
That cow!
I got a rock.
Kids Hunger Games is brought to you by McDonald's. McDonald's. Put it in your mouth.
That should be the new slogan.
All right, so thank you very much to everybody who came out. Everybody have fun? Everybody have fun doing that? Yes. Well, if you guys think you can do better, or if you'd like the challenge of doing worse, come next time we do one. Thank you so much.
All right. So, next up is Diane. Diane, are you out in the hall? Oh, God, that's bright. So bright. Who won the art show?
She already picked up her prize and left.
Oh, so the winner is not here. So, but at least she got some.
Already picked up their prizes, except Jacob. Come in here. Jacob won our best original art with his hermit crab tiki hat. This was the best fan art, which is Welcome Tonight Veil, that was done by Joe Beck.
Right here.
Cass already left with her award.
All right. So, congrats to all of our art show winners. All right. So, in classic Bakuretsu tradition, we're going to. Oh. hand things over to the guests for a minute to say goodbye to each of them. So I'm going to hand over the mic, and they can say any closing words they have.
I got it first.
Hello, everyone. It was such a short experience for me. Thank you, United. It's been a really pleasure. This has been my first trip to Vermont, and I have met, you are some of the greatest fans I have run across. I've had wonderful panels. It's been a blast, and I look forward to coming back and seeing all of you again sometime. Thank you for having me out here.
I know, right? So talkative. Thank you for having me out here again. Also, it's my first time out to Vermont. It was really cool. All of you guys are really, really nice. All the panels turned out really well. Really good questions. Thank you again. It was awesome.
You're awesome. So, Steven. Everybody's awesome. The staff decided that they wanted to put up with me another year. So let's applaud them for that. Not even, you don't even get that. Thank you guys so much for coming to my panels, asking really great questions, dealing with me bringing up last year's pizza thing. And also the 18 and up panel was a huge success, and you guys are to thank for that. It was awesome. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason I enjoy coming to things like this. This con is perfect. It's a perfect example of why it's worth coming to cons. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
So I've been coming up for the last couple of years, and it takes me about 8.5 hours to get up here. And when I'm here, I'm not working, but some cons get it and some don't. The ones that don't get it, I don't come for. I don't come to anymore. And the ones who do get it, I'm willing to drive 8.5 hours to come and entertain people. A lot of people are saying fandom is dead. Everything's just online. People would rather Twitter than sit in a room and talk to each other. But I think stuff like this shows that, no, there's hope for the next generation. So thank you very much for having that hope.
All right, so I actually have an agenda this year. This is a gigantic improvement over years in the past where I've rambled. So, I had to thank the guests. I had joke. Oh, sorry, there was a small joke there. That wasn't funny. Next year's dates. We're going to be moving a little bit later into the Arctic, November. So we're looking at the tentative dates of the 14th to the 16th. So that's going to be cold. Might even say frigid, but it's going to be an arctically good time at Bakuretsu Con. So you should all show up. It'll be super fun. And warmer cosplay, like you can finally do the epic Game of Thrones one you wanted with real fur, because you're going to need it, because winter's coming. Yeah. So, I want to remind everybody that we have this year's shirts for sale. We're going to be selling them in the back once this is over. It's, see Rosie, she's waving her arms like she just doesn't care, but she does care about taking your money. So please, if you want a shirt, buy one. They're $12 each, or $14 for a big guy shirt like me, and $16 for a slightly bigger guy's shirt than mine. So, now that I've told you my shirt size, I'll also tell you my social security number. So, actually, we have to go through the lost and found, because you lost things and we found them, and I want to go through it later and pick out all the good things from me. That's what that is. You may have. Here, even have a second bite.
They gave it back to me. First up in our Lost and Found show and tell, we have this beautiful fan art of Pokemons.
Is this anybody's here?
Lugia and the original legendary bird. Anyone?
Okay.
We auction off people's found stuff.
Somebody's death note. I mean, the Open Door QCC student newspaper Fuller Students Camp Center. So many words.
It's somebody's black book.
Is it yours?
No.
I thought it was for the little black book. No?
Somebody with wings dropped it. I don't know who they were.
Somebody with
Were you wearing wings earlier?
Oh, come on. Aren't there any Death Note fans?
It was
No, Death Note. Wings.
Oh, no, not at all. Hope not.
a happy
I'm just recording.
evening of melon mochi. The chopsticks.
Not at all.
A really avatar banner. They're white. Little cute animals in a case and white chopsticks. I think they're like children chopsticks. Over there. Nobody owns those. Straps. That's yours? Alright, we have a winner!
There's a lot of people standing, but there's a lot of empty chairs. If you people want to filter in, you're not really going to get in anybody's way. Come on in and sit down, because then there's more people in the hall.
Please sit. Please have seats.
Come sit. We're going to be here for a few minutes. Come have a seat.
We're not going to bite.
We're going to give free candy. We're going to give away a free badge.
And there are even more chairs in the front should you not want to sit next to other people.
A lovely polished jacket, size 10p, and nobody claims this. It's coming on with me. It's yours. You look wonderful in it. Try it on. Try it on. Try. If the coat fits, right? Oh, it's great.
Amanda, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Graves.
Make sure you wash it. Nobody?
I love this god.
A metal water bottle with stickers. I don't want what?
That's not a Pikachu sticker.
No, this is all
In fact, I
organic
assure you.
and one less cup than real food challenge. I challenge you to eat real food.
Sounds difficult.
On a metal bottle? If nobody claims this, it's going to Nicole. And another piece of cosplay that I don't recognize.
It's from
Maka from Soul Eater Cosplay.
I was like in the cosplay contest room last night.
What's up the deal? We saw it.
all right.
I'll take it.
Is badge 287 in the audience? Badge number 287.
Why did we know?
Check under your seat, badge number 287.
Under your
Protection device.
in the event of a bloodbath.
Does somebody want to? What is this?
Well, we're not claiming that. Okay. So, we've done Lost and Found, and we're going to move on to pimping our Facebook group and Twitter. If you don't follow us on Facebook, you need to. If you're not following us on Facebook, you should. Additionally, we have a Twitter. I promise I'll update it more than once in the last 3 years this year. Oh, I also promise that my personal Facebook won't be tied to it anymore. So that was super awkward for everyone involved. I love technology in that way that I hate it so much I wish it all to burn. So, how many of you guys did questing this year?
Did you want to?
A lot of hands. Can I believe
shots of the audience.
I believe that we're actually going to make a call to arms. We need everybody to fight our final boss monster. Our guilds just weren't powerful enough. They couldn't keep it at bay. And I believe it's about to emerge. Is that correct, Mr.?
I'm just a random encounter.
Well, I think you should challenge this random encounter. Can I get someone brave from the audience to do it?
Put my arm down.
You have one brave soldier. You need a party!
Come on! Go to your seats. Go back to your seats.
Don't worry, there's a
You'll understand why in a moment.
Are we having things thrown in our heads? I like that.
Oh, my backpack's back there.
I do.
Oh, it's a dragon.
I'll just hand it out instead of throwing it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are we doing? Okay, there. We good? We good? Okay.
Alright, handing it out is
Hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? Have we been doing well with the monster hunt? Have we been taking out all the demons and the ghoulies and the baddies? You think you're ready for this? Because you may recall a baby hatchling dragon, a level 1 monster.
Yeah.
Who got beat up a lot.
Yeah.
And who is a little upset. So, before Peter Jackson gives us another giant red dragon, we'd like to introduce you to Andy.
All right. Oh my goodness. Can we have the I'll try to do one on
You think that's a boss?
Okay, folks, here's how it's going to go down. This is a big, powerful, mean, and angry dragon, and it's going to take all of you to take it down. We need everybody to work together. We need everybody to take down this bad boy. Are you ready?
Oh, I've been ready.
Oh, come on, come on. What was that? What was that? Are you ready? Maybe. Yes. Now, here's how this is going to go down. You are going to have 5 rounds because, in Korean tradition, this is a timed battle. I know, right? Now, in addition, this bad boy has a couple of special abilities. Special nasty tricks that's going to use to mess you up. Now, you guys are awesome. You're going to be able to take it on, right? Now, our dragon here, it's got the ability to stun half of the room at a time. Just go whoop its tail right down. You're going to be shocked. Half the room will not be able to act. Or, other thing, this being a dragon, we may have some fiery breath involved that's going to take out an entire row of chairs. Alright, so we got a giant spike tail flying through the air. We got flames flying. This is going to be pretty intense. I hope you're ready. Now, you may recall, of course, rock, paper, scissors. That's how we were doing all of our battles earlier with the tiebreakers. That's what's going to happen. So for each round, after the dragon gets the special ability, we're going to have everyone rock, paper, scissors at once. 50 hit points to take this bad boy out.
1 hit point, you're out.
Yes. Alright, and when we're done, if we want all of our winners to have their hands in the air so we can see how we're doing. Alright? Yeah, let's have all of our competitors stand. Everyone who's going to help take on the dragon, stand up. Roar.
No, because you have to do the name thing.
Oh, come on, come on, you can do this. Let's have everybody who wants to battle stand up. Sneak attack.
Normally, I like dragons.
I know,
I'm still a favorite of Catherine's dragons.
Okay, now of course, This is standard rules for rock, paper, scissors. It's going to be, I want you all to listen, repeat after me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So on shoot, you slam down your move, and we're going to keep the tally going, right? All right. All right, so. Are you going to use your special ability? All right, it's a surprise attack for you guys, so you get to this first turn without a special attack. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, let's do this. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Alright, everyone who's paper, you are out. Alright, everyone who is scissors, drop your hands. Everyone who's rock, keep them up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 hit points! Not bad. One round down, 1/5 of the way there. This is a good pace to keep. Oh, look at all the dead bodies. It's very sad. The carnage, the burning townspeople. Tractor! 4 rounds to go. Here we go. Now, Dragon's about to do a special attack.
We're gonna stun this half of the room.
Alright, tail slamming the ground. Wait. Everyone on this side of the room, you are stunned. You are shaking from the earth moving. You are unable to move. People on this side of the room, it's up to you this time around. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Ready? Here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Okay, all of our scissors, let's have you sit down. You are horribly, horribly dead. It's very sad, but thank you for trying. Alright, all of our rocks, hands down. Rocks, hands down. All of our people who are very awkwardly going like this. Keep them up.
Do not salute the dragon!
Do not salute the dragon. Alright, we got a count of 6. Okay, so we are at 16 hit points out of 50.
Down to 34.
Alright, keep it a good pace, Alright. Let's go be small, Junior.
I'm gonna have to fire breath this row of chairs.
Alright, fire breath. Let's take up everyone in the front row. Everyone in the front row, you have been whooshed. Remain seated. Okay, everyone else is still involved. Are you ready? Round 3.
Does that side now stand back up?
Okay, people are no longer stunned. Everyone on the right, you are no longer stunned. You are back in. Alright, are we ready? We're ready. Round 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! All of our scissors, you are out of the game. All of our rocks, arms down. All of our papers, keep them up.
Salute your dragon.
Alright, we're at 25 now. That's
oh, it's bloody.
3 rounds in, Dragon is half dead. You've taken out half of his health. No, it's getting down to the wire here. And he's hungry. Alright, the tail is coming down. Everyone got the people on this side who are not stunned and we're still able to run around. Alright, this is round 4. Are you ready to take on the dragon? Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Do we have, okay, papers down. Rocks, I'm so sorry, you were delicious. Let's get a count of our scissors though. Alright, 10?
5. 30.
Alright, we're at 30. 30 HP done to the dragon. Oh! The dragon tripped on a pebble and is not using a special ability this turn. Just kind of derped into the ground. Well, you see, when you're that big, you're clumsy. No longer stunned. Okay, so everyone who was stunned in the last round, you're back in the game. Because he tripped and he got a face full of gravel, the dragon is now taking double damage this round. Alright, so this is it. This is round 5. This The timer is almost down. We need at least 10 hits. 10 hits. This is down to the wire. This is for the gold. This is for the glory. This is for the kingdom. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, here we are. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! All right, all of our papers burning up like paper does.
Oh, he was wrong, but he switched.
Okay, all of our scissors. Snippy, snippy, snip. Put your arms down. Let's keep our count on the rocks.
I see at least 12.
It looks like he's throwing like
10 pieces.
Yeah!
Back to the darkest Matsuke. Conan shame. Conan shame. Get on loose. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations.
Congratulations. You have defeated the dragon and saved the kingdom from long explanatory backstory. So, next part of closing ceremonies is pimping our one-day events. We're going to have a bunch of them. They're going to be one day long. They're going to be here at the Hampton Inn, and they're going to be awesome.
Downstairs.
They're downstairs where video gaming is. We have board games, we have card games, we have video games. I said video games. We have panel programming. We have manga, workshops, anything you can name. Oh, apparently you don't like to read, so we ditched the manga. The librarian is sad now. So, moving on. Wait, what? Oh.
He doesn't know. Anyways, we look to do them every couple of months, probably starting in March or April, and doing them every couple of months leading up to Bakuretsu Con. And they're $10 at the door. There's no need to pre-reg. $10 just covers our cost for the day, so we can pay for the space. And you come and have fun. We give out prizes. We also do things like the Yankee Battle Auction Chibi Edition, the Katie Sushi panel. You know, all kinds of things. We try to do tournaments and fun stuff, lots of ways to win prizes and just have a good time for a whole day.
What if I bring my 2013 badge?
Depending on what's going on, 2013 members will probably get a discount. Last year we ran for the current year badge holders. We did a $5 at the door instead of 10. So that might be a thing again. Watch your Facebook for updates on when we're doing these and what's going on at them. We do keep that updated very well when we're going to be running one of those events.
All right. Next up, Luann, do you want to announce our total at-the-door attendees?
590.
Since the first time we had Great Years, like 5 years ago.
2008.
Yeah, Todd says 2008. So we've been slowly building back up again, and that's a great attendance.
So, paid 590. Jesus. Hey! And I had nothing to do with it. Oh, Jesus had nothing to do with it. Oh, apparently. Minor housekeeping. I'm stepping down next year as director of programming, so...
That wasn't one of those moments, was it?
No. So, I'm going to be still involved, but in a lesser capacity, because I have surgery on Tuesday, so tee-hee. Next, moving on, if you are still going to be milling around in the hallways, please help us with loadout.
In other words, if you're hanging around,
Really, I like slaves. I mean, helpful attendees. Minions! Keeps with our theme.
NPCs.
Yeah, NPC,
If you plan on going to anime next week in Portland, and you have a Baku badge and one of your flyers that they picked up this weekend, and you can probably get you one if you didn't pick one up. It's $25
Instead of?
for a whole weekend. She's got the flyers in the back. $25 for a whole weekend at an anime convention. Instead
What
of
are you guys
40.
doing next week?
That's a fantastic deal.
All right. So seriously, we have some thank yous to go over. First off, the staff. When I asked Val who on staff we should thank, she pretty much said everybody, because everybody this weekend has done like above and beyond the Call of Duty. Like, seriously, applaud them. Like, that's not loud enough. Like, I don't care. So the next people we want to thank is our vendors that are here. The people next door loading out that sell us stuff. Louder! Come on! Alright, next up, we really have to thank the hotel and the hotel staff. Without them, we wouldn't have water, we wouldn't have food, we wouldn't have trash cans clean. In particular, thank you to our green room chef extraordinaire, Sharon, for keeping us fed. And finally to Operation Hammond for keeping us safe, or mostly safe, safe from ourselves. And making sure that the attendees of the Iron Cosplay didn't actually burn to death. So, also Red Van for bringing all of our tech stuff. Thank you guys so much. Now, onto our charity auction, which if you were there was absurd. Like, we had so many good things. Val, you want to read the number?
Our charity auction raised $2,200 this year. There were some fantastic things there, and you didn't get to see that we had a signed DVD that went for $375. So that's a very, and we have David to thank for that, because he brought the DVD. Anybody's in here that was there last night? Is there anybody in here that was bidding on the Fire Emblem standee? Because the person that won it ducked out. So if anybody's here that was bidding on it, I am not opposed to putting it back up for bid. If you want to, you can just come and see me after we shut down.
$10 for the Fire Emblem stand.
$10.
I've got it winning.
Anyways, if you are interested seriously in the Fire Emblem stand, you can just, when we close up, you can come up front and you can let me know. And if there's more than one of you, we can do a quick little, okay, who's willing to pay the most?
So, on, yes, yay. Okay, so moving on, we're going to enter the feedback section of closing ceremonies, where if you have good things or bad things that you want to have noted or addressed by the staff, now's the time. So I have a mic that Mike will take around.
Can I just remind somebody of people of something?
Oh, was she? It wasn't on my list.
Did we do the surveys?
No, my
We didn't do that this year, okay.
Yeah, well, I just want to remind everybody, pre-registration for next year is the cheapest it's ever going to be at $30. I do take cash or check, and we will be out in the hallway if you want to do it.
Today?
Today.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so we usually give away a free badge to a random winner in the survey box, and we apparently didn't have a survey box. We're going to give away a badge to the person that stuck around the longest over the weekend. Who thinks they have the lowest badge number? Is badge number 1 still here?
I've been here since Wednesday.
Who has the lowest badge number? Seriously, we're going to give you a free pass for next weekend, next year. What's your number?
23.
23? Alright, lowest.
I have an 8.
An 8. Do we have anything that beats 8? Does anybody have 1 through 7?
A friend of mine has 3.
Is he here?
I don't know.
Well, if he's not here, he's not getting the badge. Because he didn't stick around. So if anybody can beat number 8, it's you. But if not, number 8, you just want a badge for next year. You're taking pre-reg once we're done, right? Is that what you said? Well, you just go out there and you see her and she'll take care of you.
Okay. Don't forget to buy t-shirts in the back.
I also have prize support. If you still have a Bakubook you want to spend, I have prize support up here too.
I feel like that was supposed to be up here.
It was, and then I moved it here, and then I had to go do things. So it's still back here.
So, don't forget to buy things and spend Bakubucks.
Yeah.
So, feedback. Mike, take the mic. All right.
I was personally really fond of the MMO theme this year.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Woo! Thank you, Heather, so much for doing all of the hard work on that.
And I really think you should keep doing the quest thing every year, at least something similar for people who are new to it.
We're looking at how we can make it different, but the same.
Also,
keeping an in-con pervasive event throughout the weekend.
Also something to introduce new people to the con, like these are all the important areas, you know? That's what I feel the quest did. And also,
that was the idea.
Also, easier ways to get Bakubucks. Yay. I've been coming for 5 years, and this is the first year I got 1.
Congratulations!
You need to win a Bakubuck pyramid more.
Never been to it.
We're trying to find more ways to get those out. That we definitely heard a mark with this.
All right. Anybody else have any feedback?
Also, one last thing.
Sorry.
A folder for all those papers. That would have been an awesome thing.
There you go. Like an inventory.
Oh!
Silatex. A backpack. Yes.
Or starter bag. 20 slot bag.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
That's a magic item.
Just like a bag of holding.
All right. In the back? Yes.
So I think, okay, so I think that maybe next year, if it's possible, it should be like hidden Bakubucks, so almost like Easter eggs, but instead of like video game Easter eggs, they would be Bakubuck Easter eggs.
Like one under a chair leg?
Yeah, like hide one in a plant, who cares, hide one behind like somewhere safe.
Oh dear, that could get messy. I can see potted plants dumped everywhere.
I can see tables being flipped.
I see blood. I see blood.
Oh man. All of them are in the suspended ceiling.
Hide them in cosplays. Make entire cosplays out of Bakubucks.
Those are TVs to give away, I think. Yeah, they say prep.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give away his thing.
That one you can give away. Mine.
Alright. Oh, yes, continue.
I got 2 actually.
Okay.
Don't ever change your theme. I love your theme. The Japanese theme.
Oh, you mean like the focus of the con?
Of the con.
Yeah, that's not changing.
Good.
Don't worry.
All right. Second, Facebook. I have a Facebook. I don't do Facebook. You
Okay.
guys plan on updating the site a lot more so that we can all just go to one place?
Yes. Yes is the short answer.
Okay.
The long answer is we'll be better.
Good.
Or hold Andy accountable. No.
Yeah, I
Why? It was
don't
autograph.
have a Facebook either, but I do follow you guys on Twitter.
Okay.
I'm going to be actually properly active.
I'm going to try my hardest. I have one of those smartphones again that can apparently tweet the Twitters. So I'm going to tweet with the twats. No, that sounds horrible. That came out very wrong.
I'd like to know about the Monday events.
My mom's going to help you with that, Todd.
The surgery will correct some of these issues.
We'll get hash notes.
I'd rather a full bottle in front of me than a full bottle. Sorry, yes.
I just want to say that, glad that Bakuretsu is the anime convention for Vermont because I love it. It's great. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
I just wanted to say that I actually, I really like your staff. It was well put together, and it was runnable.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that, because I literally just came from a con that was and not run well. And it could have been better where it was, but the staff had no control, and they weren't trying to actually, have an event going on. So you guys really did very well, actually. I
Please
appreciate
don't
that.
name names, but was that far away or not far away?
It was in Connecticut. It was like a camp theme.
That makes sense.
Too much. More.
I'm just trying to gauge like what kind of experience made it more difficult. That makes sense to me now. That's a very hard one to run.
I think.
Very
I
hard.
say you are a class act. Thank you.
So,
Well,
I think there's somebody over there.
We're from Plattsburgh, and I just think that could be a tapped place to advertise.
That would be great.
So, like more outreach with Plattsburgh, or like.
We lost our connection to that area with one of our staffers used to go to school over there, and we had some exposure, and then that just kind of petered out, and we have a really hard time getting a full-time marketing person.
God, my email hasn't changed.
We're working hard to get that, and there we go. This man's reconnected with us, so he was one of our connections. So let's make that happen.
Also, New York, like more New York.
It's so hard to reach areas that aren't right in front of us, but if you guys can help too, because if our staff remembers to put the flyer up there, if you just make a couple little copies of it and post it somewhere local, that helps big for us too.
Over the past 5 years, it's turned from 3 people to almost a mass exodus from New York to here. It's like 10, 20
Reposting
people.
on Facebook. If you're from New York and you have a lot of friends in your area, repost our page on your Facebook and just say, hey, this is where I go to have fun and it's only 2 hours away or an hour and a half away. You should check it out. That's the way you guys can help. We're going to work harder on our end.
North Albany.
All right.
Yes.
Someone else? Yes.
Seeing as I'm signing up for staff next year, I volunteer to advertise as much as I can at Essex. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody. This is the best Bakuretsu I've ever had. Only my second year.
We just wanted to thank you guys for letting us do an Ask panel. We had a lot of fun, and it was great.
Oh, yeah. You were the Hatalia group then.
Yeah. Not the problem.
Sorry, I personally made you jump through a lot of hoops and made it pass off as Andrew, the panel's coordinator. That was all me, making sure it was going to go well. And I'm glad that it did.
For the record, we want panels that go well, so we're working hard for you guys to make sure that it's all good quality programming. If you ever see a panel you feel is not good quality or inappropriate, let us know immediately. This is very important to us. So please know that if you see something inappropriate, it is not because we're aware of it. Let us know. We want good quality stuff.
Yes.
So is there anybody else? They keep coming out of the woodwork.
This is the first convention I've gone to ever, and I've had a blast. Thank you.
Firstly, I wanted to say that this was really fun. It was my second time going to Baku, and I really enjoyed it. And secondly, I thought the AMV contest was really fun, and I enjoyed seeing everyone's AMVs, and they were all really cool and interesting. And now I have some new animes that I have to go and watch because of it. Because the Psychopaths AMV was really, really good, and now I have to watch it.
Oh, thank you. That was mine.
I know it was yours, and I thought it was really good.
I assure assure you the voting was not rigged. Even though I won. So thank you guys all for your votes.
It was actually
There's a tradition we haven't done yet. Who here has been to Baku since the very first year when we were at the Sheraton? Got 1, 2 staff. I got another staff, although he wasn't staff. Do I have anybody else in the audience that's not now staff? It's funny, the only people that were there the first year are now staff. Or Nick, were you saying you were there, or you
Second year.
Second year, okay. I was getting to that one. So we've lost all of our first year attendees.
Or they became staff.
Or they became staff. Well, 3 were already staff.
We were already staff.
3 were already staff. We got a +1. You joined. All right. How about who joined us year 2? That's Nick. Mike.
What year was year 2?
She's now staff. He's now staff. What's up with it? All right.
It took a while.
Who joined year 3? Who
What year was it?
2005. Year was 2005. Okay.
2005?
Oh.
Let's see. 2, 3. 2002, 2003. No, 2004 was the year. 2004. So, yep. Okay. Okay, who joined us in 2005? That was our first year here, I believe.
No, you were still at the other one.
Were we? Okay, that was our last year there. I thought 04 was our last year there. We were, let's see, 2002.
We have
3, 4. Oh yeah, 5. 3 years. Okay. So who joined us the first year we moved here, which was 2006?
Question. When was the first time you guys had a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament?
First time we had a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? 5, 6 years ago?
I was here.
It's been a while. Okay, so was there anybody else here who this was your first year? Wow! Wow! Hold up your hands, these first years. I'm gonna come around. How did you hear about us?
Through a friend.
Through a friend. How did you hear?
Through a friend.
A friend.
Yeah, word of mouth.
Sci-Fi Anime Club.
Where's that?
Clayton Community College.
Awesome. How did you guys hear?
We had a friend who went, and also we went to Denny's at like midnight, and there was a huge group of cosplayers from the year. And so that's why we found out about it.
Okay, her friend.
I learned about it from her.
Okay, anybody who learned about it from friends, put your hand out. I want to hear other different things. Oh, sister, okay.
No, not necessarily.
I just had the oldest sibling like that.
And the convention listings, how did you hear about it?
That guy right there.
That guy. Alright, so Sirby says that most people hear about awesome conventions from their awesome friends. Or their family. Good to know. So all that advertising people tell us we need to do may or may not work, but you guys are a big key to that because you can keep telling all your friends. And that definitely works.
All right. Are there any more questions?
Or comments?
Questions or comments?
Comments? Feedback?
Suggestions?
Advice?
Criticism? I got a suggestion.
Oh, Mike, there's a suggestion?
Not a suggestion. Thank you, man. I've always wanted to see a Naruto tournament for the video game tournaments. I don't know if that's possible.
Corey here? Corey's not here.
Corey?
Oh, he's still probably packing. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, we'll let him know.
Thank you. And
all right. Anybody else? Suggestions?
Vendors, slight increase. I know a lot of people go sometimes just for vendors.
We're at the max that we can have for vendors, both for space and income. We still have vendors that can't make enough money to really make it worth coming here. But because we're such a good convention, they come anyways because it almost, is not relaxing, but, it's a good atmosphere for them to be in. It reminds them why they do this. But it's just, I don't know, I know the economy's bad, and I know that's part of it. That's really troublesome. But I do still have, I have a couple of vendors saying they did okay, and I have a couple of vendors saying that they still way under where they should be. So until, unfortunately, people are saving up a little more to spend in our vendors room, we can't expand.
The reason why I didn't do it was because I went to a bigger con beforehand. Sometimes that's a hit before.
I hear you. The vendors room is the biggest reason I used to go to conventions myself. And I would spend ridiculous money in a dealer's room. We worked hard to try to give a good variety here because we can't put a ridiculous amount of vendors in our room. Bye, Gabriel! So yeah, I mean, bring more friends that have more money, and then we'll talk about getting a bigger vendor's room.
We can do that.
We could do. Like loaded best friends or rich uncles.
Win along. Did anybody what did everybody think of the video this year? You like it? You have good time down there? We had some new additions. We had some new TVs and some new systems. And did you guys enjoy all of our new stuff?
All right. So anybody else? Okay. Yep. Okay.
One last thing.
All right.
Better be.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. Don't stop the lark.
We won't, but bring more friends. They said their numbers were down. They were
Done.
disappointed.
All right.
The karaoke thing went longer this year, and that was really, really fun. So I would probably suggest having it that long anyway, because I know me and my friends were like, "Oh, hey, it's already over. Oh no," because we really liked it.
Yeah, that was the guy who comes up from like Troy who submitted the last couple of years. It's a fan panel, and we don't provide anything for it. So let's
be on friendly terms with
let's hope he had as good of a time as you guys did. So, there are two final little items to address here. One is the appeal for more staffers. If you're or volunteers. Really, we work very hard and we play really hard, and we could really use more people to join us. I played Wise for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
It was super hard to do it because I was so busy.
You need to play Vanguard.
When did we start playing?
2 a.m. Last night at 1 o'clock, and then again at 1 o'clock.
So,
Todd, you need to play Vanguard.
No.
Yes.
So, here's the deal. At the end, if you're interested, come on up. I'll have information, and when we do our first staff meeting, we'll get in touch with people, and you can come and find out what it entails and what positions are open.
Important thing to know, if you really do want to come here to just do panels, hang out, and have fun, don't sign up for staff. Seriously. We want people that are willing to work so that other people can have fun. But if you'd like to help, and you want to help in a capacity where you can still have fun, volunteer. What's our minimum hour to volunteer for? 4. If you can spare 4 hours of your weekend, that gives you what off your badge? 5. So you get $5 off your badge for 4 hours of work. You get to have fun and experience the other side. Sit in a video room and check for badges and kind of catch an anime on the side. Get a little discount on your badge, and it helps us tremendously. Don't think of it as getting $5 off, because that doesn't really seem like a big deal. Think of it more as doing your community service to help your convention.
Does it?
Yes?
Does it actually count towards community service?
No. It counts towards helping us exist. Because our poor people...
I'll sign your slip if you want to.
I mean, it might. I don't know if that's legit. But it would help us be better. Because the more people we have, when somebody's like, uh-oh, I need a person, that's fantastic for us.
If your community service qualifies for a non-profit community organization, I'll sign your slip personally if you do 16
It
hours.
might. We had a staffer one time ask if I would sign off on that because she said it did count.
Right.
So I think it depends on who you're needing to do the community service for. This was for a college friend or something.
Unfortunately, we're not a soup kitchen. But we have a cafe. That being said, the final thing that we really need to do is thank the person standing to my left, because she stepped up when our current contractor had to step down and really made sure that things happened. So give her a serious round of applause. She thought she was done, but they pulled her back in.
Unretire, but I had a great time this year. We had such a good supportive staff that I didn't feel dead every day when I went home. So that made it much easier to come out of retirement. There were some things that got dropped a little bit here and there because I took back over in the middle of August, and that doesn't sound too bad unless you're running a convention. Middle of August to now is like, you know, a week from now to any other person doing like a job. It's like, oh God, there's not enough time. So we really scrambled to kind of get all on the same page, and it worked out. I don't know who's going to be con chair next year, honestly. I'll do it again if nobody else wants to. If we've got somebody else that wants to try, or do it again. You know, that might happen.
I don't see anybody over there.
But it really is a project. When everybody pitches in, and when the people that come to enjoy our event are all here to have a good time, and you know, doing that and not causing trouble, that makes it a lot easier. So this was a good year. I'm very pleased. I'm super proud of my staff. They all work so hard. I'd love to bring every one of them up here and thank them individually, but we'd probably be here for an hour because we had so many. Okay. Well, I hope that we thanked the guests already, but I want to thank them again for being here because you guys are a big part of this too. Thank you so much for coming through airline delays and through rain and horrible long November. We really appreciate you being here.
I want to thank Amanda, who took a fantastic care of all of us guests. Made sure we had everything we needed. She kept coming in, make sure we had water. Took care of us on Saturday. We went out to a creepy ghost walk. That was a lot of fun.
We got soaked.
That's okay, but when you do a fantastic job like that, you really make people want to come back. And she's like at least half of the interface that we had with the convention, and that everybody wants to come back, everybody wants to have a good time is really due to her. Thank you.
Okay, Scott, you opened a can of worms because now I got to thank like anybody I can see because I feel bad.
That's your problem.
All right, Andy, you.
I'm a dragon.
I know you are. Andy runs ops, and I don't think he could have like kept his head together without Cordial, who can't seem to figure out which side of his costume that his underpants go on.
He did it right. He did it right.
Andy runs our operations, which is pretty much the head of everything at the convention. If it's here, he has to deal with it somehow. He has to directly handle registration, and he's directly in charge of if somebody in programming has a problem, they run to him. Our security staff runs to him. If our green room needs something, they go to him. If our guest coordinator, everybody goes to him. Even me, when I have something, I'm like, hey. So if there's anybody that might even be more important than the con chair, that would be this guy. And his assistant, that guy. And there's a pretty cast of members. We've got Tara and Sarah. Hey, that rhymes. And Bill. They've all been integral doing all their jobs. And Bill did all that lovely artwork for the random encounters. Fantastic job. Fantastic. Nicole sitting down here. Nicole. You should stand. They cooked all day so you can get a sample of Japanese cafe food. So let's do it for that. Tonight, we coordinated our wonderful video rooms and a bunch of our video tech file events and worked his butt off too. I'm getting to her. Heather, who all around just does anything that needs to be done, but she coordinated the questing and works on helping with info desk and helping Amanda and helping everybody, and she's still sitting down. I'd like to thank Arthur, who just stepped up. He wasn't even staff, and he came and was like, I'm taking your photos all weekend. So he's now staff. It's kind of a thing that got started and dropped, and I'm kind of like, I think people are like, I thought he was just taking pictures for a badge, but is he staff? Because he's kind of staff. So yeah, he's been fantastic. So he really saved our bacon. It was great. We finally got somebody to document all of our good times instead of.
And I actually have links to the pictures.
Yeah, pictures.
Fancy kinda.
Lots of shiny pictures. And Todd here, y'all know Todd. He organized all of our programming, so all these fun things. He, made that happen. He's like the other 75%. Layton down here on the floor that likes to pretend he's not involved, but he handles money and important things behind the scenes. So, without people like that, things don't happen. Brian back there is our head of security. He keeps us all safe during the weekend. Many people. Any of your staff still here?
What?
Any of your staff still here?
Tyler is. I think if you check with my guys, they're actually helping take down the dealer room.
And somebody else one of the other people intentionally disappeared because he didn't want me to thank him. That's fine. Bennett over there in the corner worked in the green room with Sharon all weekend, kept her sane. He did an amazing job. Super amazing. Joe's standing over there. I don't know what else he did, but he did. I mean, I know you did a lot of things. I don't know what, but I know you helped Sharon. I know, we already thanked Sharon. We'll thank her again. Okay, I'll thank her again. Thank you again, Sharon, for keeping everybody fed. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Diane, for organizing all of our artist things. The Alley, the art show, and I think Info Desk is yours too. Trophies, oh my god, she made those amazing trophies. Did everybody get to see those? They were amazing. We had these glasses with the Bakuretsu logo that said 2013. Anybody that won a trophy for one of our major prizes got one of those. They were awesome. And we're going to get some feedback, and I'm hoping if she has the time, those might be a thing that people can buy in the future.
If you give me more than 10 days to make them, yes.
I can make that happen, because I can make miracles.
It'll be 12 next year.
Rosie, you're hiding in a corner. You thought you got away, didn't you?
No, I was just sitting down.
She coordinates our volunteers. She's the person to talk to if you want to volunteer. She wants you to work for her.
On the website to talk to you if you want to volunteer.
Go to the form, fill it out. But if you have questions today, I still say you should ask her.
I'll be over here selling t-shirts.
She'll be in the corner. Adam, he brought a bunch of tech stuff. He's waving. Not really waving, he's waving. He did all the tech things. And his wife, Jessica, helped us massively at the info desk and the questing desk. And I see Mitch sitting down over there. Mitch helped with programming. He ran some fantastic panels. Who did I miss? Is anybody else? Scribbles.
Right here.
She did tech things, I think. I saw you in passing all the time. You were always doing something, zipping around. We had some staff transplants from Annie Main. If you guys want to make yourself seen over there, they came down and helped us fill in some holes on the staff. I think I got everybody in the room. There was a bunch of people not here, though. We have people to thank. Maybe Todd can remember names. Dana's hiding in the green room. He's our everything guy.
I was going to say the people we affectionately refer to as Team Plan B. They're the Jody's crew. They do all the crafting, and additionally, MC the cosplay, lift heavy objects. I jump and they clap high. I don't know. They're really just kind of the best people around, and I can't thank them enough. Alex, hiding. Oh, he's under the skirt, which is awkward for everyone. He's over there, and without him and his equipment, you wouldn't hear me, and I wouldn't get to go, yay, I have a mic every time I have a mic. 1 year, I'll get that megaphone, and everybody will regret it immensely. Oh, Adam Ferraro, who helped run the anime music video contest. He did run. Mike helped. It wasn't all Adam. Mike was useful and helped. Mike, you were acceptable. No, really, Mike was great. And Adam was great. And like I said before, Operation Hammond for helping and keeping people alive. And Luann at registration, and the registration crew, Kate and Alan, Corey and Megan in video gaming, and
Where's the con book? It has all the names.
it doesn't have all the names because we kept adding people. Oh, okay. Let me do the credits for the con, as read by William Shatner. Emily sitting in the second row, who we missed. Oh, holy crap! I forgot to thank Andrews. We affectionately refer to him as Slippers, and he was my panel's coordinator. Oh my God, I could not have done this without him. I think he got, 4 after midnight phone calls being like, what are we doing? And he knew. And he was on the move the entire weekend making sure things went off, along with Mitch. And yeah, Ian, our artist in the back, he did the con book cover that I'm wearing on my chest. Sexily, don't forget to buy a shirt of it. He drew it while I was wearing it. We wanted to do a full body paint thing, but no. Because I like torturing you. Oh, Tim and Carrie for running the LARP. My good friend Joe, who did our flyer design. He hasn't been to Bakuretsu in 5 years, and I still call him up, and he'll produce a flyer out of his butt in 3 days and say, here, and it's always amazing. So really, he has love for Baku 5 years later. So good on him in Long Island for doing that for us. Our security staff, Brian, Randall, Marcel, and Tyler, and Anthony, apparently. Did I miss anybody, Brian?
Nope, that was it.
Excellent! Gabe's back, he helped. Gabriel. He was, allegedly, as Val will say. How useful was he, Val?
He was wonderfully useful.
Excellent.
I hope so.
I do have a question for everybody, because apparently we still have some orphans. Does anybody here want an old-fashioned tube TV to play with their old video games?
Or no office space.
Fantastic. Please come see us when we end and take one. Really. Because they need a home. And I'd rather not see them go to the dump. I'd rather see them get adopted. Orphans should be adopted.
I will fight you for it.
They are very adoptable. We used them this weekend as proof. They were used in the, what did we call that Iron Editor? Iron Editor Classic was using all of these TVs we were putting up for adoption, so we know they work. And I think we have pretty much thanked everybody we can possibly thank. Except you guys. Thank you. You guys, give yourself a round of applause for giving us money so that we can pay for this space and for showing up and having a good time with us. So on your way out, you're going to see Rosie if you have Baku Box, because she has a box of things. And you see her if you want to buy a t-shirt, please buy a t-shirt. We hate packing them. There's also past year t-shirts for $5. Did you miss one? Please take one home. $5. Seriously. If you buy, guess what, Rosie? If they buy 3 past year t-shirts, I will give them 3 for $10. That's one free. And it's more than 50% off the 2 they're paying for. How can you beat that? So, see Rosie for t-shirts, see Rosie for prizes, see Luann, who's somewhere out in that hallway, probably near registration, to do registration for next year. And if you need to talk to us in person, come up here. If you want to adopt a TV, come up here. Or if you want the Fire Emblem item that was auctioned and didn't get picked up, come up here. And I think that is a wrap.
Have a safe trip, guys.